Welcome to Explore English Churches, and do we have a treat for you today? We are at St. Peter's and St. Mary Magdalene's Church, which lies it's in the village of Fordham, which lies on the border of Cambridgeshire and Suffolk in England. Oh, someone's having a little go with their horn. Anyway, this church is absolutely outstanding, and we do have some real treats for you today. Well, for a start, as we walk up to the church, as you can see this lovely little tower here, and the door that goes up. But what we're going to do, I know that there are some fabulous paintings in here, and also I believe this church dates back to around about 1066, something like that. But let's have a little wander on the outside first, and then we'll go in, and there's some fabulous finds in this church. Some super windows. You may hear the clock. The clock seems to be having some type of weird breakdown at the moment, because the bells don't stop ringing. It's rather funny. And so anyway, look at this wonderful churchyard, and these beautiful stones. Absolutely fantastic. I'll show you around where we are. It sits on a very large plot, and Fordham itself is quite a busy little village. A little bit more than a village, more like a market type town actually. Let's have a little wander. Can you hear the bells bashing away there? And they just don't stop. There's obviously something wrong with them. This is glorious, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a pop down, because it is a little bit cold today, and I don't want to hang around too long outside, to be honest with you, because otherwise my fingers get so cold. I suffer with Raynaud's, what they call Raynaud's, where your fingers, they sort of corpuscles or whatever they call them inside, they get very small. Look at these on the window here. I don't know if you can see those etchings. So you've got St. Peter and St. Mary Magdalene. It's fabulous to find this church open, and to be honest with you, I didn't even know I was going to come over here today until about 11 o'clock last night. But look at this. Look, it's absolutely wonderful. You can see that the church is also very well used. I'll give you some history of the church soon, but I wanted to show you. I got so excited. I wanted to show you this because it is absolutely beautiful. Look at this window here. That is definitely, I would say, a medieval. That pane there, the centre, is a medieval. Listen to me. Stained glass window. Wonderful, absolutely super. Let me show you around a bit more. As we step into the church, look at this doorway. How fabulous is this? Look at that. How fabulous. So yes, this is where we are. It's in the Diocese of Ely and the Three Rivers Group, as you can see. But look at this, wonderful vaulted ceiling. Absolutely superb, people. Not something I was expecting, or something that you normally find. And we have a real cracking door. And first thing I spotted when I came in was this wonderful seat. How super is that? There's so many things in this church that I want to be able to show you. So please bear with me, and we will go and have a really good look round. Here we have a list of the rectors. I'm sure this goes back much further than that's on this list, because the first one only starts in 1555 and was George Bentham, and that goes right through and brings us up to the present, 2019, and the Reverend Anna Jones. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a wander down the church. But before we do, I want to show you some of these poppy heads, which are absolutely amazing. Look at that. They really are absolutely wonderful. There's so many features in this church, to be honest with you, I don't know where to start. But let's take a wander down anyway. We have many, many stained glass windows in the church, and many paintings as well. And as we come down here, I'll turn around and let you see the church going backwards towards the tower. Now, I think in actual fact they're working on the clock or the bells. That's why I can hear someone moving upstairs, and that's probably why we keep hearing the bells. So they've got a problem up there somewhere. But yes, it is an absolute cracker of a church. Yeah, they were trying to reset the clock by the sounds of it. Yes. Anyway, let's have a wander down here, my darlings, and well, where do I start? Here, look at these wonderful, wonderful paintings on the wall. How glorious are they? They are really superb, and the colours in them, to be honest with you, are phenomenal. And I do hope they come out on the video quite well. From where I'm standing, it looks as if they do. Let's see if we can move in a little bit closer. Oh, bear with me. These wonderful paintings are all actually hand painted, can you believe? By two sisters who are also renowned for doing stained glass windows, or creating stained glass windows, should I say. And these are absolutely fabulous. This truly is a fabulous church. As I say, now there are so many wonderful things to have a look at. What I wanted to show you was this ceiling. Now, I am having trouble with the camera today, so I may not be able to catch everything, but it is beautiful. We have angels up there and stars, and it is absolutely wonderful. I hope it's coming out okay on the camera. Yeah, can you see that? That's really, really super. It was probably decorated, I would guess, in Victorian times, because they, as we've said before, they had a tendency to get carried away with the paint on the ceiling. But having said that, it does look good. It is very, very good. So I have no problems with that. The organ, in actual fact, is a lot older than I thought. I thought it only dated back to 1911. It dates back to 1875. How wrong can I be? But I have had so many interruptions in here today. flowers are gorgeous, aren't they? And a massive lectern there, as you can see, with these wonderful, wonderful lions at the bottom. I love to see these lecterns like this. They really are gorgeous, aren't they? And that on there, it says in loving memory of Robert Cawthorne, 1913. So I dare say that is a donation there. How beautiful. Really, really beautiful. The chancel, as I say, is something else. And there are so many carvings in here. And I've been missing some of them. Look at this. This is completely all carved. And we have a lamb here. Is that a lamb or a ram? I think it's a lamb. It's really, really beautiful. And again, I can't show you the misericords, right, because it's too dark. But coming out now, as I say, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the camera today. But underneath all of those are the misericords. Let's pop up the pulpit and be able to pan around the church. What we're going to do, we're going to take a wander down here and we're going to have a look at some of these stained glass windows, most of which are sort of 19th, 20th century replacements. Having said that, they are all rather nice. Oh, goodness gracious, I don't know what that was, I was just trod upon. Here we have, what's this say here? To the glory of God, in memory of John Bell, M.A., formerly Fellow of Jesus at College of Cambridge. Of course, we're not very far from Cambridge, and so there'll be a lot of connections with Cambridge, and no doubt, we've got a dog just come in, and no doubt the colleges at Cambridge. I wanted to show you the pipes on this organ, it's absolutely glorious. And I think this organ dates back to about 1911. I'm going to take you in and we'll have a little look at this organ. Oops, a daisy, there you go, that's me falling over again, people. As I always say, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't fall over. And this organ is rather cute. Yes, this organ, in actual fact, was rebuilt and enlarged by Arthur C. Lever, organ builder of London, in 1911. And I did actually speak to the organist. Let me show you a little bit, because it's very rare that we get to. There are people in the church, so there's I've got to be careful, and also they're probably going to land up on this video. But again, here we have another one of these absolutely superb paintings. Absolutely superb. Here we have an old byre, byre or briar, a byre I think it is, that they used to bring people to their funeral in. We have seen these in the churches before. If you've watched any of my other videos, you would have seen these old briars. Also up there we have, can't quite read it because they always put these things up so high. It never makes any sense to me. You know, they love to have them all big, and then of course then they have to hang them so high you can't read the bloody things. But this is about the benefaction to the poor of Fordham for something ever Mrs. Dionis Randall, widow, die. So I don't know. It never makes sense to me that they put these things up so high that you can't read them. Fantastic, but it's about the benefactors to the church itself. We have a little thing up here. What's this say? I don't know. I'm probably going to have to do a voiceover for this video, people, because there's just too much going on in the church. Not that I have a problem with things going on in the church, but it doesn't make it easy for me to be able to film, and it doesn't make it very good for me to be able to put the videos together.